What's up, gardeners? Jason here. Today I'm going to show off my garden of October 2025. This is the cusp of where everything's going to die because in the next week there's going to be freezing temps, and I just want to show off everything before it dies off. So right now I'm inside of my greenhouse, but as you can tell, that last property I was at didn't have a greenhouse. So this is a new one, and I've been here for about a year, and this was just an experimental year. But here is the greenhouse. It's really nice. Definitely needs a lot of work. I'm hoping it actually stays pretty cool for some of these plants inside. And I do have a no freeze over there. There's also no freeze inside there. Out here I made these garden beds. This is a 4x10. I have them sectioned off, a 4x4 for this raspberry. And then this 6x4 for all these plants right here. I got some carrots growing. Those will probably stay throughout the fall, and probably next month or so should be pretty good. Zucchini, as you can tell, the frost kind of got to them a little bit. It was only 35 degrees, but still. Got some decent zucchini in there. Had a really big one, probably about the width of a soda can, and probably about like 16 inches long. But that was pretty nice. I got some cucumbers going. You can see them underneath there. After this video, I gotta pick a lot of these before they kind of shrivel off. I got some snap peas. Got some beans growing. Watermelon. This other cucumber right there. These are still growing pretty good. These are the super snap peas too, so those are pretty big. And this little trellis, I made two. I mean, I had to reconfigure this one because this one's kind of hard to reach all the way from here, from that side. So I'm gonna have to make some type of hole so I can grab stuff on that side, because I didn't realize this is a little bit too big for grabbing stuff on the other side. Now this one is a 2x10. This section is a 2x3. This is where all the herbs were, but didn't really do that well. And then the 2x7. I got some asparagus. So these are going pretty well, and from the bare root. And that was like in February of this year, and those are growing pretty good. These, I got some 4x8 garden beds right there, all reclaimed wood, and that was the wood that they left at the wood shop over here. Now inside, got a 19 by 3 foot little gardening area. Got some tomatillos. For how big these tomatillo plants got, zero produce from it. So I'm thinking I have to put it in the outside garden bed so I could actually have some pollinators inside there. And I do have more than just one because I know they need to cross-pollinate. Got my radishes. I'm letting these grow out so I could get the seed pods from them and possibly eat some as well when they're young. Got some tomatoes. I got the beefsteak tomato and the black Krim tomato, and only produced one tomato from the black Krim. I tried a bunch of herbs in here. The only one that really survived was this rosemary and this dill and onions. The onions are probably about that size, the biggest I got. Right here, I got some peppers. This one is the Mad Hatter. So that one is actually finally producing. And I got about 6 on each. So this one is the Baker X Hatch Green Chili. And a little bit smaller than the Hatch Chilies, but these are still popping up in a bunch of small places. But these are getting pretty tall for what I got in June, July. And then just some New Mexico hatch chilies. And there's a big one there. A big one right here. And some of them are kind of rotting off a little bit. Looks like it's some blossom end rot or something, but not really. Try to get the pieces right here. It's like they are not exactly at the blossom end. They just sometimes start in the middle and then just kind of rot away. So I don't know if that's just the watering thing, when it just kind of touches it with soil, some wet soil, and just dies off that way. But I put some cedar shavings inside there, and that's what I use for my little mulch. There's some cedar shavings, and they are bug repellent as well. For outside, I got some straw. The cedar shavings really blow away, but there is the inside garden right there. It's done pretty decent for what I had for just experimenting. But if you have any ideas for this trellis, let me know in the comments down below. And also, you'll probably see a little bit of kind of renovations of this greenhouse because it definitely needs it. So I want to thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.